It's fantastic to wake up to a view like this on the way to Washington. Ain't nature wonderful? The trees are changing color. Oh yeah. Good morning, everyone. I'm in Cumberland, Maryland, and they made a stop for all the cigarette smokers. And actually, they said you could stretch your legs as well. And I talked to someone, and he bought in Chicago at the Union Station. He wanted to buy a pack of cigarettes, and it was $19. That's $1 a cigarette. That's, I guess, it's amazing. But anyway, so everyone's stretching their legs in beautiful Cumberland, Maryland. A little rainy day. See everybody, a lot of smokers, and I've never smoked cigarettes, but anyway, so the journey continues on to Washington. Stay tuned. A shot of this train. It's a pretty big train. Well, there is an engineer in that first train, 3236, 8054, I'm not sure. We got 80, 22, 28, 32, 81, 821, 69, 13. I've never seen this many engines in my life. This train must be 10 miles long. And there's an engineer in 3348. That's a train for you, everybody. 35, 36, 37, 38. There's over 40 engines. There's on this other. There's still more. I guess so. There's all engines. Over 50 engines so far. Yeah, there's no way. That's amazing. That's a lot of engines. Well, everybody, I've got to say, I've had this mask on for 24 hours now. If you're sleeping, they wake you up and say your mask has fallen down. Put it back up. It's just a little ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. These trains are passing each other at this close a distance. It's ridiculous. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what I've learned, the good, the bad, and the ugly about being on a train. So I haven't been on many trains in a long time. So this is the Amtrak. Took it, as you know, from St. Louis to Chicago. That was a really great trip because it had the club car observation deck, and it was empty, and that was pretty cool. What I don't like, the bad, is the masks. It doesn't make any sense that if you're 10 feet from someone else, that you still have to wear a mask, because the train's pretty much empty, and we still have to wear the masks, and they're very rude about it. So that's the bad. It's very comfortable, on a train. The view is, it depends what route you're taking, but this is right now in Pennsylvania and Maryland. It's gorgeous. So the view is fantastic. It's a little chilly. I should have brought my bag with me. I checked my bag. I didn't. So as a novice train rider, do not check your bag. Carry it with you, so you have it with you, so you have all your stuff. But that's okay too. And we went through a tunnel right now, and it's an inexpensive way to travel. It's comfortable. The food is, and that's the good and the bad and the ugly. So I'll be in Washington in a little bit, and that'll be the end of this particular segment. Day 179 of the Be Fantastic Tour, and hopefully we'll get some good shots from going down south to Miami. So this is leg one, and I'll make some more videos later on today. Have a fantastic day, everybody. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a beautiful lake or river right behind this thick brush we're going through. Yeah, it's really beautiful. The window's kind of dirty, but because it rained. So I just saw a tent, and this is pretty much the wilderness. So someone's camping out off the grid. There's a beautiful river running alongside the tracks here, and a beautiful train blocking the view. Well, it appears these are railroad tracks. I swear it was a half a mile long railroad track. I've never seen such a long track, so that was pretty amazing. Well, I'm in Washington, Union Station, and it's quite the spectacle. It's very, very large and very, very empty. Very cool. Look at that. Very large, very empty. Got some time to kill, so I'm going to go out and walk the streets of Washington for a little bit and get some exercise. I've already given you the tour of Washington, but let's see if I can pick up an interview or two. And this is the outside of the train station. Flags at half-mast. I think that's for Ruth Ginsburg. It is quite the station. And looks like that's the Capitol right in the background there. Well, they've got a nice big bell right across the street. It's like the Liberty Bell, a duplicate of it, obviously. I don't see the big crack though. And look at this Union Station. I mean, I think it's the biggest one I've been in so far. Much bigger than Los Angeles. I mean, at least the facade. It's amazing. Look at it, it's gorgeous. Washington, D.C., Union Station. And about a mile away is the Capitol. And you can see all the flags are at half-mast. A few police in the area. A magnificent, what is this, a fountain. Looks like it's marble. And Union Station. Government buildings. All the flags are at half-mast in memory of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. May she rest in peace. What a gorgeous city.
Hi, I'm Kendall. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I have a quote by Thomas A. Edison. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up.
That's pretty apropos, right?
It is.
How are you today?
I'm fantastic.
And you're working below this fantastic statue here in Washington, D.C.
So,
and you're from here.
I am from here.
What a fantastic place to be from.
It really is, yeah. Fantastic place to work, to visit, so
there you go.
I feel very fortunate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, now I know why the police cars are out there. It takes 5 guys to arrest this guy. He's handcuffed, it's checking all his belongings, bagging it, and he's going off to jail. That's a shame. Probably just minding his own business. Well, as I walk around the city, it is a gorgeous warm day here in Washington. It's nice to be able to defrost from the freezing train. It was pretty cold there. And in a couple hours I'll be taking off and doing another 24-hour stint on the train. This time it doesn't stop. Well, the destination's Miami, obviously. At any rate, so I'm just going to walk around a little bit, and defrost, and maybe get an interview and maybe a couple more pictures of these beautiful buildings. Here's 1 Massachusetts Avenue. You know, I did a nice couple videos the last time I was in Washington a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, whenever it was. It all runs together. So if you like Washington, check out those videos. And stay tuned for more stuff from Washington. And this huge building across the street from Union Station is the Postal Museum. Now, how a building of that size is just about the post office and our postal history is beyond me, but We haven't had the post office for a long time, and that's the Postal Museum, Washington, D.C. Okay, it makes a little bit more sense that it's the Smithsonian Institution and the post office and the Postal Museum. Messenger of sympathy and love, servant of parted friends, consoler of the lonely, bond of the scattered family, enlarger of the common life. That's their little saying. And it is a very large building. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where track A is? A. No? Oh. Okay, well, sorry.
Overpopulated cities around the world have caused people to become a greedy, selfish, and litigious society. Would you like to be happier, live longer, never be forgotten, and help make the world a kinder, more civil place? It's actually easier than you think. Every day you're asked, how are you? Instead of saying good, say I am fantastic. It will make you look better, feel great, and reduce your stress. Making the world a better place starts with each person. Please join the Be Fantastic movement today. What you want to be, you can be. Be fantastic.